Greetings, I'm Lotus, and today is going to be part 5, I believe, of the guided playthrough. Let me make sure that's correct, 'cause I don't want to lie to you guys immediately out the gate. It's part 5? Yes, it is part 5. Okay, good. We're going to be continuing, obviously, with the guy that I made. Where is he? That's not him. That's him. Alright. Back down here, 998. Yeah, I remember last time I got my ass clapped by something, but I don't remember what it was. It's been a couple days. Mushrooms are done, but I can't do anything with them just yet. And Big Sister is dead, I think. I had her here. She's not here now. She's somewhere. We'll find her. Eventually. She'll come back. Actually, I could just check right here. Yeah, she's dead. If you don't know where your person is, just come to your residence board you got from Lloydle and just click on their thing and it's just fine. They'll drag you right to them. It's easier way of finding out where they're at, or the Control F function as well. You could just do the same thing. But there's also an option. Food, because I'm hungry, probably any second now. Might as well eat them because they get better effects. Like, eat. 80 stamina, that's a lot. You lose your mind? Oh no. God damn it. This is why you're supposed to look at your food. Oh shit. We have cannibalism now. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're probably... you know what? Nah. We're not gonna do cannibalism. The gimmick is funny, but no, it's a little too much effort to get this shit correct. Grant a hammer save, because the hammers you can always utilize at some point. I am... confused forever, it seems. God damn it. Alright, we're fucked. For now. We can fix this by... we can get rid of cannibalism by just eating not human flesh, because I'm a dingus. But I was trying to do dungeons, wasn't I not? I believe I was. He's dead. Fighters Guild 17, bear spiders. Let's go back up. I only have so many of them, right? Yeah, I only have 2. Yeah, I'm a dingus for not looking at the freaking meat. That was my fault. I'm not gonna reroll things. I'll keep going. I'll probably just keep going into no. We have to eventually fight harder content, so I'm gonna work on that. I probably should actually yes, go do that right now. Probably why I died the last time ever. Oh, she's back. Probably why I died the last time is because I didn't have bandages on me, and me being a dingus, I forgot to make some. Yeah, I'll make a whole bunch here. Sell it once. Just put it, and I'm gonna give half to her. For now. I'll try God of Luck. Reduce stamina generation costs. At random. Gotta replenish the stock as well as the vine stock. Oh my. Well, remember, if you're doing Disarm Trap early without Scavenger 3, only do the sleeping one. Basically, anything that doesn't hurt your equipment or your person. Unless you're in a fight, don't do the sleeping one. Sleeping one will kill you if you're in a fight. Spider webs. Oh, like that one. That one's a spear trap. That one could have killed me. At least that one helps you train your regeneration skill. Actually, do I even have the regeneration skill? I do. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I have a baselines, right, warrior. I have to remember that later. But now that we have the funny bandages that I forgot to do last time, I'm not gonna die as often. Regeneration, I believe, also affects your healing you get from bandages as well, so it's actually a good thing. And we got the quest done. Wait, what? Oh, it's a puppy. I'm like, why am I have Poppy here? It's not mine. And go down. Always do bones for a while in the beginning because You need to get some sort of... What is that? Ooh, my... Okay, see? This is a good item. Typically. Late games is actually a good item because you can use straw hammers to make food that you can use to get loyal to duplicate for at a cheaper price, and you can get a lot more copies. But problem is, I can't carry this home. There's no food available currently to me that I can make use of duplicating later, so there's no point. Sadly, we're gonna have to leave this little guy here. However, I can change my hemp tent to a straw tent. It's a little lighter. Paper is the best material, but straw is a little lighter than hemp, so we can utilize the bonus there. Because I remember the last time I used the tent reduces the weight of everything in it at a percentage, so it's good to keep around, especially early game. Once you get late game, you're gonna have a lot more weightlifting skill attached to you, and you're probably gonna have a lot of weightlifting gear that you can utilize to transport heavy things far distances. Is that raw food? It is. In a scenario like this, always choose to fight first before looting, because yeah, when you're in the middle of the action, it's typically hard to stop doing the action before the enemy spots you and does damage to you. So it's always good to take out the enemies that have greater influence upon your life, like those kobolds. The little jesters don't do a whole lot of damage because they typically try to run away and use a bow skill, and their bow skill at this level is very, very low, so they're not going to be A, doing a lot of damage, and B, they're not going to be able to hit you that hard. But kobolds can hit you pretty hard, especially if we don't have enough protection value, which I currently do not. I only have 22. I need more than that. Like that. Well, you have to be very careful. Okay, I guess. I'll take it. That's actually a very good material for a creation called the futon, which is a bed, mind you. But okay, so for anybody else who's gonna mimic a little bit of what I'm doing here, don't rely upon getting this 100 days in ever, because that's rare. That is like super rare. Like, I'm surprised I even got it this early. You can get more of it from the little garden, which is the town with the big sister over in the west. I'm gonna get rid of the jeans. The meat stays. Keep the olive oil. Olive oil is special as an item because you can use it to make different types of dough. Dough is very special. That, we got a claw. That's pretty good. Summon monster scrolls. I am going to sell. I'm going to sell that, but I'm going to read these. Remember, read your scrolls that do not harm you. You gain a little bit of literacy XP, and the more literacy XP you get, the better you'll be. Everything in this game is a grind, so you have to commit to the grind to get stronger. Sesame you don't need. You can keep all these. You can keep all these ingredients if you so desire, but I don't, because they are not going to be used by the time I start doing any variety of cooking. I need that back. And with the spells are in a similar vein. You don't really need to do them if you're not playing a mage character, but it's no harm in actually reading them, because again, literacy XP is very valuable, because again, it's more XP. There's no reason not to do it. I'm going to go north to check out these swords, which are very interesting to see, as well as make use of the 2 items that I got here. Need to make a better boomerang at some point, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Identify all items. Oh wow. If you're playing a melee character, it's actually pretty good. Increasing rush damage is nice. Has flurry and cleave? That's actually a good starter weapon. You get less hit value and less dodge value, but it's still it can hit people in a grid around the target, and it can actually do consecutive hits, and it has a pretty good counter skill as well. Ooh, chaos resistant. Not that I need it, but still, it's not bad. I'm not gonna give her. I'm gonna keep her as a two-handed melee. What about this? Protects you from thieves. I think that's not bad, but it's not Dragon's Go. And remember, if you want more containers, just put these back in here. I'm keeping these out. Treasure map can go in there just because it's the only thing I don't care to have. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, he's crazy. Faith tassel. Nope, nothing here. A platinum coin. I got 30. Is there any skills I want from this person? No. I should probably go up to Yoan. Actually, no. Let's go finish off that dungeon that I died at first. Then we're gonna go up to Yoan to get another couple skills. Mostly fishing. And we already have the farming skill from the book we got at one point. But fishing is going to be necessary because we're going to get fish to upgrade our faith with the god that we're currently at, which is Ikatal. And having fishing skill actually benefits us greatly because we can get higher level fish and more of them. Good. No one died this time. No one died this time. And we have a armor shrine, which these increase the level of your armor stats. I call them enhancements. It just gives you more protection value. And on any of them, you can also do it on your lanterns too. And your lanterns are actually pretty good to do it on because lanterns typically you won't change until you make your own. And I mean make your own like with your own material of type. You can actually get your own material. It's very hard. You can get copper pretty easily. You can get chromite pretty easily. I'm trying to think of other materials you can get pretty easily. You can make your own thing. Oh shit! Now the kamikaze. If you see those guys, you cannot kill them with range damage quickly. You're gonna die because they will. Their first instinct is to blow up. That's a curse trap. Sucks, but I'm gonna have to go around it because curse traps curse your equipment, and then cursed equipment cannot be taken off of your person, so it's actually a hassle. So don't do those traps until you get Scavenger 3, so that when you do them, they don't activate when you're touching the trap to disarm it. That's a altar shrine. I gotta do anything with it. Hopefully the enemy we're gonna get is not a kobold, but we're probably gonna get a kobold as a boss. Trying to find. There's no way this is it, right? Put teleport on because even though I'm a melee damage user, having a way of getting out of danger is pretty good. Public performer, good. We're not in danger. Public performer is pretty easy to fight. He gave us the boomerang, which is has no real difference outside of just being a better name. Plank floor, lattice gates, good. We have more stuff, and we have a skill called sculpting, which is it's decent. We can utilize it, or especially even early game for some extra cash, because you can make statues out of blocks, ingots, and flesh. Surprisingly, not wood, but it's funny that most statues you get from monster drops are wood-based, which is hilarious. That's a bug. Okay, he didn't blow up. That was a hot guy. Hot guys also are dangerous because they blow up as well, but even worse. Oh, that was actually scary. If you're in a desperate situation like that, your first instinct is either teleport out, which is honestly the better option of the two, or be crazy like I just did and try killing them as fast as possible. Surprised they spawned down here, but then again, this is a level 7 floor. Oh, that's a replenishment shrine. I'm gonna use it because that can save my life. Where are the bandages at? I should probably put you here so I don't forget where you're at. As you can see, that statue I got, where is it? It's a pine statue, which is hilarious that we get pine statues at a baseline from monster drops, but they don't spawn. We can't make our own that way. Another replenished shrine. These are good to remember where they're at, and utilize them because they replenish your mana and your HP and some of your stamina actually. So you can actually do more stuff if you have them lying around. You can eventually at some point take them back to your base and do some funny stuff with it, but there's no real need. Void statues are very interesting because they convert over pretty easily. Though you're gonna have to figure out they don't really give that much XP, which is the thing compared to others converting other shrines. How you converting shrine actually gives you a lot of piety and a lot of faith XP once you're maxed out, but getting the right what you call it? What are they called? Altar gift offering. That's the word. Getting the right offering is important because you need to have heavy offer. The heavier the offering, the better your chances of converting the shrine is, because the value of the piety gain from the item is based upon the value and then any other difference, which is weird. How the weight manifests is different. That's why the dodo video I put out, a dodo farm video, is actually important because you can actually utilize dodo meat one at a time to convert shrines pretty easily. You'll get some chance at a failure, but that's what the quick save and the quick load is for. Just to get a better chance of doing it. I did that there without any quick saving because void shrines are essentially a done deal. They convert no matter what. Compared to something like the machine altar right there, that converts a little hard. That's gonna take the dodo at least. And time to get out. I do have evacuation scrolls. Utilize them. Keep your scrolls of teleport, evacuation, and return for a long while because those have a good use case for them, even late game. Because sometimes you're gonna be in a position where you're silenced, and that's actually a bad time for people. So being able to use teleport scrolls and other stuff like that is actually a good thing. Do I have any? I do not. Okay. I got a free door, which I believe I already have one. Yeah, I already have a door. Can I sell this? Yeah, this. Do I have? No. We have some ideas that we can do with, but Summon Shadow, banish them all, like I mentioned. Curse Scroll of Holy Light. You read a Curse Scroll? Okay, so that does that. Okay, now I know. I never had a Curse Scroll of Holy Light, so I had no idea what was going to happen. Identify Scroll of Ally? I got a fish. The hell does this guy do? Treasure Hunter? Okay, you know what? It's not bad. Produces booze. Okay. Yeah, Scroll of Ally scrolls are pretty interesting because they summon an ally to your base, and well, not really to your base. They summon an ally to you, but they immediately join as a person that not only joins your party but also joins your residence. So you're gonna have to play around with that. Sometimes you get lucky and get some crazy good ones. I think Scroll of Ally doesn't not only does neutral enemies but also monsters, because I've gotten some monsters before. But now I need food because I'm hungry. Is there anything in here? There's mushrooms in there. Oh, that's right. Mushrooms. I must check them out. Never forget your mushroom farm early game. Try to level up your farming skills as much as possible. But let's try. That's 18. Let's try 3 more. That's 24. The rest we can harvest. Hoping for one more extra seed. We got the extra seed. Good. And we got a rare mushroom. Those have a lot of learning and perception baked onto them. And you convert them into wine. They're actually the best selling wine variant you can get in the game. As a baseline. Kill that. Remember, kill everything you see in your base. Any neutral animals are good food. Except for cats. Don't cook the cat. The cats actually give you bad negative karma, like I mentioned before. That fish guy is also pretty good. for food. Because fish has a good baseline of strength and good baseline of endurance, but it also has a good baseline of dexterity. Put you, the rest of you. Gonna go right into here. And that's that. Any quests that I can utilize for myself? Nope. Okay. We're not going to go to the mill just yet. I still need to get a little stronger. But first, we're going to go up north to the town of Yoan, which is right here. Because Yoan has another train that I want. Where is this? Oh. Alpaca. See, that's a freaking explodey boy. Kamikaze Eeks. Remember, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, so attack these vases for any extra chance of the platinum coins, money, other currencies you might want, and even check out the quests with the trainers right here. And what I want is fishing and digging. Taming's for later, but we'll get that at some point. Oh, wow. Just Chaos Arrow? Holy shit. And speed? Yeah. That's nuts. She's actually very strong. Not like strong normally. That's actually insane. She's a wizard that has Chaos Arrow, speed, and Divine Wisdom, which increases his damage to Chaos Arrow, because Chaos Arrow is based off of the magic stat. It's nuts. She's actually very good for this playthrough. I might try to recruit her later for a magic user. And insult's very interesting because you can actually, if you have the Euphoria feat, people that insult you, you'll gain some stats for it, which is very funny. But she's perfect, bro. Holy shit. Can't fight her just yet, nor recruit her, because I'm not that strong. There's also a coin here. It's the only one I remember. That's the only one I remember. Other than that, and the one next to in the cave, which I find that by random. And as you remember, the town of Yoan has the Yoan horse. There's also can get T-Rexes or vampire bats. Vampire bats are very interesting because they have drain blood as an ability, which basically drains blood and heals them. And because they get drain blood ability is based off of nether damage, and nether damage is based off of the endurance stats. So if you get a vampire bat, build them for their endurance stats, so they'll not only their drain blood thing will be stronger, they'll also be tankier. It's very funny because vampire bats are something like a evasion tank type thing. They have low HP, but they're very evasive, and they have that particular ability is very funny. Verna's also pretty good. She always has the same skills: Summon Shadow, Chaos Ball, Death Ball, Assault, and Speed. Which again, she's like a mini version of Verna, but Verna has the boost ability. It's very strong. Where's the healer? I need healing. Just do it. Always, if you ever get a chance, just always do I need healing, because your stats will deplete over time. Not really deplete over time. Sometimes you'll be taking damage, and then you'll have negative stats temporarily, but that doesn't really go away until you do that for the most part. Good news. Is any caves? I do want to do something. That's a little 4K. We'll do it. Okay. Utilize everything. Ooh, horse. Horse is pretty good. Horse is a pretty good companion down here. They're pretty tanky and they're pretty fast. Get a Strife Shrine, which are hopefully not going to be anything crazy. A Stone Mallet. It's nothing crazy good. It's a caterpillar. I'm not terrified now. Another armor shrine. Just do your lantern, because your lantern is probably going to be the most consistent armor piece you're going to be keeping on your person forever. And remember to break these vases, because they have goodies in them. Or you can pick them up and sell them, but they're heavy. Where's our... There it is. Another shrine like this. You can convert it, so desire. Converting it, even that one still has value, so it's not bad. Let's check out the dungeon has more stuff to do. I don't think it does. No, okay. That orc just ignored us. That's actually surprising. And, okay, we got lucky. It's a 2-floor. It's a hermit crab as well, which is tanky, so it's good for leveling. I got something. Ooh, a wooden staff. Another armor shrine. Okay, you know what? I'm taking this one. Keep doing that by accident. Whoops. Did I level up? I did. Okay, good. We're gonna go with Zealot next. And we're gonna evacuate out, then go home. She also leveled up. Now I'm hungry, and we have our tax bill, and we have the money for it. As long as you don't spend your money too much, you should have enough money to sustain yourself pretty easily. Keep every ore you get as well, because every piece of ore has value for any reason. Even if you're not going to use it for like crafting certain materials or crafting certain items, you can use it as a baseline for other crafting materials like generators. Because generator requires a bunch of different materials like glass, the bolts, ingots, and bolts also use ingots. So there's a reason why you can use them for other things. Holy Veil, hero, reed. Flowers useless. Those. We can sell all that first. Probably should have went to the Tinker's Camp before I came back home. Oops. Don't ever sell your tent. Your tent's necessary. Yeah, let's go to the Tinker's Camp and find out what we have in our pockets today. We actually have a lot of stuff in our pockets, which is very funny. And since these are for sets, I'm going to break them down. Platinum coin for free. Not that strong just yet, so I won't be doing the Haunted Mansion just yet. But it would be nice to have the ability to do so. But it is a level 30 boss, so I'm not too confident I'll be able to kill it. Makes you 5% literate. That's not bad to keep around early game if you want, especially if you're trying to read books. So I'm not going to keep it for myself. Protects you from mutation. That's actually very good. I could probably do some mutation stuff. Oh wait. 3 endurance, 4 perception. That's actually not bad. 4 dexterity. Could probably actually no. Do I want the fire resistance? Wait, what? I have straw boots on? Oh, that's right. I have the paralysis protection, that's why. Interesting. I'll sell it. Same with you. You will eventually be saving equipment for other reasons, but for now, I'm not going to save anything that doesn't have a good stat value that I require for my build. As per usual, start off with the usual 10, then figure out how many seed you get from it. And then start with the next 2 or 3, and we're good. We have all the seeds we need. Break it down. The hell? Oh. Again, why she will work is the auto act and auto act companion ally mod. Mods are in the description of the video if you want to find out. They are word for word, so all you have to do is copy paste it without the slash, obviously. Oh, that actually went in. Good. Typically, I have to figure that one out, but it's going to do it on its own. I'm happy. Since I do, where's that fishing rod? Where is it? Since I have some stamina left over, but I don't want to go anywhere, let's go and level up our faith a little bit by fishing. And now that we have the fishing skill, every time we fish is going to increase our level as well. And since we do follow God of Luck, fish is actually a good way of increasing piety. And I'm going to show you a way of how to increase your what is it? Your, I would say there's a method of slicing up the fish that you get to increase your piety, but I'm not entirely sure how much that works. Again, piety is based upon weight and value, so I figure better to just give the fish as is. And I don't think I have a cutting board just yet. Now that I think about it, I do not. I need a sword for that. I do not have a short sword, so we're not going to be doing that method just yet. I have not personally tried this method, the cutting into slices method, but we'll figure that one out. Might be good on something like tadpoles because they're so lightweight. I am going to keep the turtle, though. The turtle's very nice. Turtle has a lot of stats, and they can be utilized in other stuff, like soy sauce, or in some cases kibble. But the kibble method is only as an emergency item for most people, since it requires bark and an item. You can utilize it. Surprised that rabbit was fishing, but whatever. In the beginning, fishing takes some time, so you have to bear with it. You can get fishing gears eventually, but as of right now, in the beginning, it's going to be very, very difficult to find something like that. You will get fishing bonuses from your increasing your faith and piety skill. So there is some bonus just by following the God of Luck. But if you were to switch off, you would not get those bonuses anymore. So if you want to stay here for the fishing bonuses alone, that's going to be a commitment. I'm not going to be doing any God-related relay stuff, so I'm not going to switch around and show you other gods. I'm going to stick with the God of Luck for this one. Get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of everything. Everything but eels and turtles I'm going to keep for now. Though eels probably won't spawn at this low level of fishing skill, sadly, so I'm not going to be too pressed about it. But I do have enough faith skill to get the companion, which is the... what you call it? It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? The black cat, which has a special ability called Eye of Dimness, and it also has the Blessing of Ikatal, which gives you a random enchantment bonus on your equipment, which is really good even early game. Because the bonus is, I don't know if the bonus scales later, but it does, it is pretty significant early game. So I'm going to be fishing for a little bit, and, oh, I'm out of bait, never mind. I was going to fish for a little bit, so not anymore. And we also get junk and currency from these areas as well, so you'll probably get some stuff you might like to keep. Currencies especially are very important, so keep them around. And now that I am tired and I am sleepy, I'm going to sleep now. Probably should get the black cat, now that I think about it, early. I'm probably going to do that, yeah. I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to use whatever... I'm gonna be using whatever I get from the... Where is it? I'm gonna be fishing for a while, guys, just so I can upgrade my piety, which it does not... There's no real display up on it unless you have a special ability. But I'm gonna increase my piety so I can get the black cat. So I'll be back with you guys once I have that new companion to join me. And with that, I'm out of bait. So let's hope I got enough piety from this to get the new companion. I doubt it. Nope, we did not, sadly. Okay. So we'll work on getting more bait as we go down in the dungeons and get more offals and hearts to give us an option to make more. But right now, we're going to have to hold out on the new companion. And for right now, we're probably going to go do... We already paid tax. We don't have to go. We can go pretty far. The walrus. Holy shit. Alright, let's go do the farm like always. Increase the farm as much as possible. Let's do this much. Good enough. And we got that extra seed like always. Oh, we have an extra. We have another extra seed. Let's put these away. That. This, and well, we have more bait, but I'm not gonna go back and do it for 5. Oh, that's right, we have no more bait, so we don't have any more to put into a container, so we have to do it manually for the first time again. And we have 2 meats right here that we can utilize, but for now I will not, because... Oh, you're empty, and you're also empty. Ooh, that's bad. We need these guys to be full. Because they will not regenerate health or mana without it. Gives me an excuse to cook more food as well. I was going to save it for other stuff, but I will utilize it now for food. Need to get more trees as well. I will be saving the turtle, though. The turtle has a bonus that I liked, which is not shown here, but it does have a good bonus that I want. Give you the eels. I'll give you the bones on the meals. And I'll give you 10 of these as well. They are low nutrition, but they still function just the same. I can get pottage now? Oh, wow. Nice. Seasoning. Alright. So I might keep the seasonings from now on, just to give an extra stat bonus. You know, the seasonings, other than a few of them, are actually no. There's a seasoning you can make your own, the bonito flake. So I will not be saving seasonings. I'll be actually using the bonito flake to do this. That's the stone cutter. Where is it? Yep, make the bonito flakes. My own bonito flake for food. Yoink. But for right now, let's go to a dungeon again. Just so I can get more stuff, A, for equipment, and B, get more stuff for the bait. And, oh, we got lucky a will shrine. Let's go. That's an ink trap. I'll take it. Ink traps are good. They don't do anything to you. Unless they'll have a malign resistance item. But we got a flooring workshop. Okay, that's not bad. A flooring workshop's pretty good to get. A lot of enemies here, which is good. A lot of enemies we could kill, mind you. Man, that's a basalt stalagmite, which we cannot mine just yet, even now. Probably should start taking these mushrooms if I see them. Just so I can get an extra mushroom or two for right now. That is the whole floor, except for these. Floor 2. The bad thing about summons is that they don't listen to your preferred combat style by keeping your allies with you in combat. They'll just run off on their own and get themselves killed and aggro a room if they're close enough to you. You have to be very careful by keeping an ally near you if you want. Plastic, okay. Can't do anything with that. Paralysis traps are good to do as well. Just don't go try breaking them when you're in combat with something. Another armor shrine. That's actually very lucky to see them so much. Problem is, the armor shrines, using them for stuff like this, they can get replaced pretty easily. Is not really a good thing in my eyes. It's still good to do because you're gonna get a little bit more protection value. It's just a personal preference thing that I feel like I would rather use said shrines on the items that I'm going to be using for longer rather than later. I gotta kill that. Ooh, okay, good. Survived. Magic map incognito. I'm going to read these. Probably should have saved the hero one for a boss fight. Oh well. That's my overconfidence at display. The good thing, actually, now that I think about it, it is a good thing we got the sculpting skill because we're going to be using the sculpting skill at some point for the funny chef's hat, which I will explain in detail at a later date because the mechanics behind the chef's hat are vastly I wouldn't call it it's a little convoluted, but the idea is that the first ingredient of every cooking recipe will now be anything that is edible, and you can do some funny stuff with that. But I'm not gonna explain the tricks and tips here. I'm thinking of making a video upon skill-related tricks that you can utilize for your playthrough as well, mostly related to farming, cooking, and I believe the other one is I think it's just farming, cooking. Farming, getting an instant crop strain of a different stat like that you want, and obviously the cooking one is being able to get something of value into your first slot that has like high nutritional value, which is good for like heavy eaters and even light eaters if you want to do some stuff with that. But I'll explain that in a dedicated video relating to it, not right here. I do hope that I'm explaining everything in a manner that befits you guys, because someone did mention that oh, we got a sword, nice. Someone did mention in a comment on, I think, part 3 that I did not explain things in a great amount of detail when I made the decision of doing certain actions. Aw, yeah, that's an acid trap. Don't break those. Don't use those. But this guy mentioned that I was not explaining things in a great detail enough. Oh, that's a skeleton. So I'm making a more conscious effort to explain my actions as when I do make them, so that you guys don't have to go back and forth and figure out what I actually mean. Wasp is the boss, which is not bad. As long as we don't get poisoned, we're fine. Let me see. If there's anything of value here. Nerve bolt. I'm gonna use it. Nerve bolt. It's a spell, so spell is ignore dodge value. I'm poisoned, sadly. Can't do anything. And we could open it. Good. I was kind of scared if we could not open the chest. I'm gonna drop the pebble. This. I'm gonna read these books. There is still some value to reading them. But yeah, if you have an enemy that has high evasion, using magic negates that dodge value, because the magic just has to go through resistance instead of dodge. So in a way, it's better to use magic, and even as a... that's a problem. Even as a melee focused build. Eventually you'll reach a point where it doesn't matter about high dodge value, because you're going to have equipment that essentially negates dodge value in a sense. That's not right now, and it's probably not even going to be for like the mid game. You can be seeing stuff like that. There is a special sword that I will be trying to grab eventually, but right now that sword is not going to be in my pocket until much later. The cushion, I mean, I guess there's like 10 different cushions in this game. So figuring out which one it is key. You're asking for the lottery for that one. Could I take? I could if I wanted to. I could take this if I desired. I could not take it. Never mind. So I'm just gonna break it with the hammer. I get pearl planks, which means they have no real value other than sell value, but I mean they're planks. You can utilize them, and every treasure chest is made of that same material, so you can get a pretty decent collection of it. And that short sword we did get, which is a very lucky find, because we can utilize that for the cutting board, which is this thing right here, which allows you to do some other stuff related to fish and stuff, and then the like fish, and then I think some fruits and vegetables. But that's something I'm gonna make right now. Where is it? Cutting board. You need a short sword for it, and trying to roll for a short sword as an item to make stuff with is kind of a bargain. So there you go. This is what I meant. You can use the fish and just like make it into slices. And I'm guessing even stuff like bitterlings, very lightweight fish, you're gonna have a better time doing it like this. You also get like a mini salad as well. There is a recipe slot at some point, but that's not for right now. Holy Veil. Let's go sell off all our stuff that we do not need. I could save. I'm gonna save. So I'm gonna start saving stuff. I typically don't do this because I plan for the future. That does nothing. Okay, never mind. I was expecting something from that, but I guess not. Got more bait to be made. This is why I say you should probably start making bait as soon as possible. That way, if you're gonna do some shenanigans with the fishing at some point. These mushrooms aren't mine, but they can be used for food. Never sleep on it. As for that treasure chest, or treasure map, sorry, just find a place to put it. Eventually, you'll find it. You'll be making your own dedicated chests for these things. Next thing to do is make sure any food... Get rid of the floating eye, because that thing makes you go crazy with hallucinogenics. The thing tied to this, sadly. You got disarm traps, learning. What am I getting here? Fear, sleep, and fear and sleep. Luck. Blindness. Don't I already have blindness? Okay, I need to get this thing uncursed. Mika? I got 3 Mika items. That's insane. I would use this, but negating fear and sleep is more important. Because fear reduces I believe, your strength stat. And sleep is obviously bad because you keep getting slept, your actions are not being taken until you get hit again. And sometimes that next attack is actually something that puts you to sleep again. So it's a never-ending loop of crazy. Surprised this guy's here. I do have some gold, so I might as well get these. Hopefully we get some recipes that are of value to me. Let's find out. We're gonna get white bread, I guess. Carbonara, I guess. We don't have a cooker. Fried fish. If we had a barbecue table, I'll take it. Salad, okay, we have an option there. And shortcake is another oven item, which ovens can be made eventually. When I get bricks and ingots, what I need to get... Actually, I should probably get the crafting, all the crafting stuff. Let's go do that right now. Let's go make every other crafting station necessary for the build, which requires me to get the next thing, which is the millstone. I need string. I can always make more basalt, so I will do that eventually. Next thing on the list will be the... already have that. So the mason's table, which I already have that as well. Sculpting table, drafting table. Drafting table, the next thing I should probably get. Four nails and planks. Here we go, the drafting table. This allows you to make specialty crafting sections. We're gonna need to get a kiln next. More stone. So now that I am making a bunch of this, I'm gonna be doing the whatchamacallit. Getting the basalt, the thing again, with the arrows. Craft. I have the sticks. Here we go. That's 50. It's nuts. Okay. I'm gonna do 2. I believe I only need 10 or 8 for the thing. 10. Okay. Have a stockpile of these materials just in case. Put that away. The arrows, I should have a spot for you as well. I'm gonna sleep on it now because I am tired. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. This recipe has a chance of failing because I'm low level. But it still grants me good effects, so I'll keep doing it. She needs meat or food. Sadly, this is all I can provide. Alright, so we need that. We need... Oh, we already have it. Dirt? Okay, good. How do I get more dirt? Simple. There's a way to get dirt easy. Especially in the main base. There's a way to get dirt pretty easily. Put you there for now. You come over here. You have a shovel. Nothing here? Great. You can do it right here. Just dig. And if you have the auto act mod, just do that. And we'll do it for a while. Get some dirt. Dirt has plenty of uses, but sand is where you want to do things with. I'll be showing you how to get infinite sand without having to go back to the beach zone for a while. I'm gonna get rid of this. This I'm keeping. This I'm gonna get rid of as well. So I get the uncursed, which I do not have anyway, right? No. Do I have any uncursed ones here? No. Okay. Next is going to be the smelter, which can require bricks and the cut stone. And a lot more... Okay, we already have the copper, good. And remember about saving those potions for? Yeah, here we go. This is why. This is why you save potions. Those pick a potion I don't care for. Is there dirty water? I do not have any dirty water. Okay. Let's do poisons. I don't care. I only need 3. Anyways. Next, we're going to put stuff in the kiln. And since you only need 3, because you get 2 bricks out of this. Next on the drafting table is 12 more stones. Again, 2 for 1. You only need 6 stones to do this. My base is starting to get a little cramped. But now we have a smelter. Doesn't matter if it's tarnished, it does not change anything. So another item has been produced. That's a smelter. What else do I want? The oven would probably be the thing I look for next. I need 10 soft bricks and 4 ingots, which is doable. So I need Mufiam, I'm sorry. I need, well, it was 20 of them, right? 10. Got it. This is why you keep the unfinished potions and either save or get rid of the cursed and blessed variation. Like right now, I might actually get rid of these. Because these blessed confusion potions actually are worse. You want them to be cursed for a negative stat rather than blessed. Alright, and I am hungry again, so I'm going to make some food. Let's hope I don't lose this, because this will be a nice boon to me. Actually, I'm going to save this for later. Bunny duplicates of my own variety. They have a lot of stats attached to them, and I can utilize them for other stuff. Next is make this, and then we need to go right to the smelter afterwards and get 4 ingots. And since all that copper we saved, be a good idea. What the hell is on my leg? Again, more things are going in here. I need to go on a wood hunt. You also use gemstones, but I suggest you only use the ores for ingot making for the most part, because you want to save those gems for other things. There we go. We got all that we need. And now we go and make the oven, which has some recipes for food that we did just learn. So I might as well have this in the base to have an option of making other things. And we can actually do some crazy shit with the bread too. You can do some crazy stuff. I'll show you exactly what I mean at a certain point. Let's see. I don't have any things where we can make bread. Sadly, it's the only thing we can really make here is bread. We can make an infinite amount of bread with a special technique I will showcase right now. After I sleep, obviously. We can make as much bread as we want even now with the bone and another bone. We get these bone powders. And here's the funny thing about bone powder. For some reason, the game classifies it as dough. So we make some bread. Obviously, we need some freaking wood. Oh, and lo and behold, we have all this bread, but it does nothing for us. However, if we break the bread, it becomes flour. And now we can utilize this for anything. And it's got more nutritional value as well. So if you ever need recipes that require some sort of flour, there you go. That's how you do it. I'm going to keep these for now. Because they have a use for me even now. Oh. That is bad, so I'm just going to make my own. And as always, check out your farm. Especially early game, because you need to have as much food as possible, because you are going to be a food goblin for a while. 24 is good enough. Go. The delegated farming of the playthrough will not begin until I get, let's just say, a lot more money in my pocket. And more people to join my residency, which I'm not going to be using my gold bars for, because it's actually a scam. Don't use this. It's actually a scam. Unless there's someone there you really want, it's actually it's not worth it. Much better to go to Durfee and what you call it, recruit people via the slave trader method. Because the slave trader method uses the orans rather than anything else. Which, I'm gonna stop it here now that we're here. It's been over an hour, but it's a little... We can make this work. Anywho, like and subscribe is appreciated. Again, I'm gonna ask again for a share. If you have people that are interested in the game that you know within the community or anywhere you want to share this information with, do share with other people. It helps out a lot. And like and subscribe is appreciated. I will be back on tonight with Helldivers 2 once this video goes live. So if you're interested in that game, I'll be fighting my ass off with the squids and obviously raging like I always do. Anywho, hope you all enjoy yourselves. You have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day.